Now, let me ask you this. What is crucial knowledge for a homeowner that you're talking about, you're building this relationship with, to know when choosing a contractor?
Well, the first separation is obviously make sure they're a licensed, bonded, insured contractor. I mean, that's first and foremost. Make sure that you follow up with the powers that be, that all that's public information. Take some references. Most good companies have reference sheet. Make sure you understand those people that they've done work with before, and do just a little bit of follow-up. Even though we're a fairly new company, as far as name is concerned, our reference sheet is tenfold. We've got a reference sheet to some companies that have been in business for 10 years on that. So that's very important. Make sure you follow up with references and the legalities, the bonding, and the insured type information.
Excellent. Now you talked about license and bonded and public information and how to look that up. What is one of the things that a homeowner can look for in licensed bonded documentation?
Just some stuff. Like I said, everything's public knowledge. You can go on, was it LLR, the Department of Labor and stuff. But one thing that we get a lot of, and a homeowner actually pointed this out. He goes, "Well, y'all are the first company to come by where everything matches up on your paperwork." And that sounds kind of facetious, but it's the business names on the document, the same physical address, the same telephone number. And while that seems, like I was telling you, a little far-fetched, I had a homeowner show me, a competitor, and it was, the insurance was under his personal name, not his business. His license was under a PO box, and his other permits or whatever was under a completely different address. So within 3 documentations, it was 3 completely different names and addresses on there. So
I could lose some trust.
It does seem like it's kind of moving around a little bit, but all of our documentation is right here at this location where we're sitting right now. And like I said, it's just something that, and I'm not saying that other may all have been legitimate, but it's just not consistent to somebody that's structured and permanent in a place.
Gotcha. And being structured and permanent in South Carolina is very important. And we were talking earlier on how some companies come out of other states, run in and try to grab all the business when they could be calling a local company and have someone like you two to come look at versus somebody they've never seen before just knocking on their door.
Completely. And those kind of companies aren't trained roofing specialists. They're basically trained salespeople. They come in, they try to canvass a neighborhood when there's some sort of storm-related damage that's occurred, and out-of-state contractors are an issue. Make sure you trust your local contractors. They'll come knocking on your door, explaining that you have damage on your roof, and they've never been on your roof. Each of my guys, each of Kevin's guys, we all get on the roofs, every one of them. So we make sure there's damage, but make sure you're trusting a local contractor and not using some company that's come into town to basically get as much business as they can and leave. 2 years down the road, when that roof starts to fail, you have no one to call because they're no longer a company anymore.
Right.
Which happened to a gentleman. Unfortunate. It was here in Columbia. Had a pretty large insurance company, call us, just kind of saying this gentleman got scammed recently. Had a company that's no longer in business, not even in the state anymore. Came through, took his money up front, and he sat there, disabled gentleman, very trusting, sat there for 6 months with a tarp blowing on his house and water still pouring in, and actually called us. He got our name from an insurance company, called us, and then right after that the actual insurance company called us, kind of backing up his story, and we were able to help him out. Just something we felt for the community and obligation to us. Like I said, it could be our family or a stranger in this case, but something that needed to be done as a real.
and an obligation to this industry, because those companies have given this industry a negative feel a little bit. Those companies that come in and, like Kevin said, and I've said, they're not here 2 years down the road. A roof is a very important part of your home.
Very.
It's the shell of your home. It's the first thing that gets hit when anything happens, rain, wind, anything. So that's a very difficult warranty to upkeep. We provide warranties directly from Crescent Construction, but also have the manufacturer's backing of a great warranty through the system of your home, and it's definitely given the industry a bad name with these companies that come in and cannot provide those type of warranties, cannot provide that type of security, but they can talk to a homeowner and get them to trust them, and it may not be the right scenarios. Just make sure you watch them.